Hi, and thanks for joining the class today. So today we're really going to challenge our muscle strength and control throughout the body. We're going to start in standing and warm up, then we're going to come down onto our fronts, onto our sides and onto our backs as well today. So we're going to do a range of exercises. Some of those exercises are quite tough, so remember, always work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy the class. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's begin bringing our toes apart and those heels apart. So feet that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. That weight's going nice and evenly down to those feet. Good. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Again, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so in that nice neutral position. Good. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Well done. So we're going to bring our hands up and behind our head here, and we do a little side bend over, back to the middle, opposite side, reaching over and forwards. Then we're going to reach our hands up towards the ceiling at the same time up on those toes, and then back down. Drop down and up, other side. And back, then reach up together, up on those toes. Good, and again, drop down, lift up, opposite side, and up, reaching up together, and down. Lovely, a few more here, and back, opposite side, good, reaching up, and down. Last one here, and up, opposite side, and up, reaching up and down. Well done. Bring those arms back down by your side. Okay, so we're going to keep those feet that hip width distance apart, and we're going to go into some squats from here. So we're going to drop down, that bottom coming back, so that weight's going back onto those heels. Drop down, lift up. Good. Drop down, lift up, and again. Drop down, lift up. Well done. And again. Drop down, lift up. Last few. Drop down, lift up. Well done. And again. Drop down, lift up. Okay, now on this next one, we're going to drop down. We're going to hold that here. Bring those arms along the side of the body, and we're going to pulse those hands. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Pulsing those hands. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Very good. One more breath in and out. And raising back up from there. Well done. And again, so we're going to drop down, lift up again. And again, drop down, lift up. Well done. Drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to drop down. We're going to hold that here, and we're going to raise a heel and down. Opposite heel and down. Well done. Alternating sides, raising heel and down. Good. And down. Raising the heel. Alternating sides, well done. Last few. Each side, good. One more each side. Raise the heel and down. And lifting back up. Oh, well done, very good. Okay, so with my right leg, I'm going to stretch that leg back. Right arm, I'm going to raise up towards the ceiling, and we do a few little ab crunches here. So I'm going to bring that elbow towards that knee, and then reaching it away. And again, elbow to knee, reach away. Good. Elbow, knee, reach away. Elbow to knee, reach away. Good. And again, elbow, knee, reach away. Very good. Folding in and reach. Good. Fold in and reach. Now on this next one, we're going to fold in. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses, reach away. And again, fold in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach away. And again, folding in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach away. One more time, folding in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach away. Well done. Bring that arm back down. Do the same the other side. So we're going to reach that leg back, same arm, same side. We're going to reach back up and above our head, and we're going to bring that elbow to knee with that little ab crunch. And again, folding in, reach away. Fold in, reach away. Good. Folding in, reach away. Lovely. And back. Well done. Fold in, reaching back. Good. And again, fold in, reach back. So let's add those little pulses. So we're going to fold in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach away. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach away. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach away. One more time, fold in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach away. Well done. Bring that arm down and that leg back in. Very good. Okay, so we're going to work on our leg control a little bit more here. We're going to do some standing donkey kicks. So we're going to come side on here. And we're going to bring one leg just behind. This front leg I'm going to bend slightly, leaning slightly forward. And I'm going to bend my knee. And I'm going to kick that heel back and down. So that heel is lifting up, just extending at that hip slightly, pushing back and down. Good. Extending and back. Let's do 8 more here. So I'm going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that leg back down. Very good. Let's do the same with the other side. So opposite leg behind. Bend that front knee forward, leaning slightly forward with that body. We're going to bend the knee and we're going to extend the hip and down. So extending and lowering. So pushing that heel up and back. Good, and down. Let's do 8 more. So go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lowering that leg back down. Very good. Okay, now the other leg again, I'm going to lunge backwards with my right leg. So I'm going to step back, drop down, and then with this leg I'm going to drive it forward up into flexion. So I'm going to reach it, step it back, drop down, bring it forward, drive it forwards, drop down, and drive that leg forwards. Good, and again, drop down and back, driving forwards, and again, dropping down, driving forward. So just drop down as far as you're comfortable and drive that leg forwards. Good. Dropping down and driving forwards. Last couple. Drop down, drive forwards. One more time and drive forward. Well done. Very good. So opposite leg, I'm going to step back, drop down, and then drive that leg forwards. And again, dropping down just as low as comfortable. Drop down and drive that leg forwards. Good. Drop down, driving forwards, drop down and drive forward. Well done. Dropping down, driving forward. Very good. And forwards, drop down, drive forward. Last few. Dropping down and driving forward. Well done. Drop down, drive forward. One last time. Drop down and drive forward. Well done. Lowering that leg down. Very good. Okay, so let's do a few roll downs from here. So come to the end of my mat. We'll take a breath in. As we breathe out, tuck that chin down. Roll those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, slowly restacking, coming back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling down, curling down, just as far as comfortable. Take a breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back up into standing. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. And as you breathe out, slowly coming back up. Well done. Okay, so this time we're going to roll down and we're going to come down onto our fronts. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Soften your knees and we're going to walk our hands down, slowly come down onto our fronts, and we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we can continue down onto our front. If you've got a thinner pillow or block or little towel you're using just to support your forehead, you can just place that there now if that's more comfortable. Or we can just use our hands to support our head as well. So we're going to bring our feet about that hip width distance apart. We're just going to start warming up through our legs with some hamstring curls. So with my right leg, I'm just going to bend the knee, bring that foot towards the bottom and then straighten the leg back down. And again, pulling that knee back and down. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to bring that foot towards that bottom, bend at the knee, straighten back down. And again,
pulling back and down. Let's do 8 more. So we can go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, now either staying down onto the mat if that's more comfortable, or if you can, we're going to come up onto our elbows. So if you make a sort of diamond shape with your hand here and just have that flat down, so those elbows are slightly wider than those shoulders, and I'm going to keep my head looking down into that diamond, so I keep that neck nice and long. And we're going to do a one leg kick in this position, but if that feels too uncomfortable, stay flat. We can do this the same flat onto the mat. So we're going to start by bringing that knee bend in again as we did before. So we're going to bend at the knee, we're going to point, flex, point at the ankle, lower the leg back down. Opposite leg, we point, flex, point, lower back down. And again, point, flex, point, lower the leg down. Good, and again, point, flex, point, lower down. Well done. So repeating that each side, pulling that knee back, point, flex, point, and down. Now, if that feels comfortable there, we can add in our hip extension, but when you're raised up, it's going to be a little bit tighter to move. So we go point, flex, point, extend and lengthen the leg. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. So one nice smooth movement, lifting and lengthening. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. Good. And again, extend and lengthen. Well done. Again, if that feels too much on your elbows, you can do this movement as we've done before, onto the mat. Extend and lengthen. Well done. And again, point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. Well done. And again. Okay, let's do one more each side. Point, flex, point, extend and lengthen. Well done. And then just lowering that leg down. Well done. And coming down back onto my front here. So I can just use that little pillow or towel again just to rest on my forehead. And I'm going to bring my arms out into that kind of L-shaped position here, either side of me. My feet still staying that hip width distance apart. And we're just going to work our upper back here a little bit with our swan dive movement. So you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift that head, that breastbone, just off the mat here. And then lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. And again, as you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. Now we can do the same thing again, but with this time, if you can, we're going to lift up, hold that position, and just hover our hands just off the floor here, and then lower back down. But if that feels too much, just lift and lower the head as we've been doing. So breath in, as you breathe out, lift up. As you lift up, hover those hands just off the floor here, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. Now on this next one, extra challenge if you can, we're going to lift up, hold this here. Then we're going to reach our hands forwards, come back. And then lower back down. Well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, lift up. Breath in. As you breathe out, reach up. Back and down. Good. And again, lifting up. Reaching forwards. Fold back and down. Very good. Last couple here. Lifting up. Hold there. Reach forwards and back and down. Well done. Let's do one last time. Lifting up. Hold that position, reach forwards and back, and lowering back down. Well done. So keep our hands in this position, but let's just widen our feet just slightly wider than those hips here. And we're going to go into our cobra stretch. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, just lifting that head, that breastbone, just peeling that spine gently up into that extension position. Well done. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that tummy, those ribs, and that breastbone back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting that head, keep those shoulders down, lifting up into that extension, breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine, those ribs, that breastbone, and head back down onto the mat. Good. Last couple here, lifting up. Good. Up into that extension, breath in here.
And as you breathe out, slowly peeling back down onto the mat from here. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come around onto our sides from here. But again, we're going to come up onto our elbow if you can. And we're going to straighten both legs out. Now again, if this feels too much onto your elbow, you can do the same exercise down onto your side as well. So we're going to keep those hips stacked on top of each other, and we're going to lift this top leg and then tap the foot in front, lift it up and over and tap behind. Good. Lift up and over, tap in front, up and over, tap behind. So really challenging that control a little bit further, particularly being on the elbow. Good. And again, lift up and over, tap in front, up and over, tap behind. So imagine you've got that box. We're lifting it up and over, tapping in front, up and over, tap behind. Well done. And again, tapping forwards, lift up and over, tap behind. Well done. Keeping going here, a few more, just really working those glutes. Lift up and over, tap behind and forwards. Good. A few more, lift up and over, tap back, lift up and over, tap in front. Well done. Good. Forwards and back. Let's do one more. Lift up and over, tap in front, up and over, tap behind. Well done. And then lowering that leg down. Okay, so we're going to stay on our elbows here. So make sure that elbow is still underneath that shoulder. I'm going to bend our knees up. So knees just in front of those hips here. I'm going to go into our side bend movement. So we're going to lift up through that side and then lowering back down. So keeping these collarbones nice and wide, we're lifting up and lowering down. Well done. If you can, we can lift this top arm, reaching over and lowering down. Well done. And again, lifting up. Good. And lowering down. Now on this next one, we're going to lift up. We're going to hold this here and we do a few clams. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And lower back down. Very good. Let's do that again if you can. So we're going to lift up, hold that there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And lowering back down. If you can, we're going to do one more set. So we're going to lift up, hold that there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And lowering back down. Very good. Okay, so let's come over onto our other side. Do the same again. So coming down onto that side. So either onto your side lying down, or we can come onto that elbow again. So elbow underneath that shoulder, legs out straight here, feet just slightly in front. And we're going to keep those hips stacked, that core engaged, and we're lifting this top leg up and then tapping in front, lift up and over, tap behind. Up and over, tap in front, up and over, tap behind. So our upper body's working quite hard if you're onto your elbow to support you as well as working those legs. Well done. Lift up and over, tap behind, up and over, tap in front. So again, we're going over that imaginary box in front of us, over and back behind. Well done. Tapping forwards, tapping back. Good. A few more here. Coming back. Well done. Lifting up and over, tap in front. And back. Well done. Lift up and over, tap in front. Lift up and over, tap behind. And in front. Good. Lift up and over, tap behind. Very good. Last few. And back. Tapping in front. Well done. One more time. Up and over. And lifting and lowering that leg. Well done. Bend those knees back up. Okay, so we're going to stay onto our elbow if you can, as we did before. Elbow directly underneath that shoulder. Collarbones nice and wide, that waist lifted. Knees bent up, we'll go into our side bend. So we're going to lift up into that side, engaging those muscles, and then back down. Good. Breath in as you breathe out, lifting up and lowering. Well done. And as we've done before, we can lift up, reach that top arm up and over if you can, and down. If it feels too much with the arm, just lifting and lowering that movement. Good. And down. Lifting up and lowering. Now on this next one, let's add those clams in. So we're going to reach up, hold that position. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And lower back down. And again, we're going to reach up and over. Hold that there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and lowering back down. Let's do one last set if you can. We're going to reach up and over, hold that there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and lowering back down. Very good, well done. Okay, so let's come round and down onto our backs from here. So coming down onto your back, before we do anything here, let's just have a nice little hug and just a little stretch out where we've worked quite hard there. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, just relax down, relax those shoulders down, well done. Breathing in and out, and just lowering into that stretch, well done. Good, so just lower those legs down one at a time. We'll come back to our start position here. So feet and knees that hip width distance apart. And we're going to start with our scissors movement. So let's just warm up here with our single leg. So bringing that knee into that 90-degree angle, we're going to tap that foot down, lift up and lower. Opposite leg lifted, tap down, lift up and lower. So this is our starting level, and then we can always come back to this if we need to as a little recovery if it starts to feel too much, as we lift both legs into double tabletop. So if we raise one, then the other leg up, and then we're going to tap down, lift down. Good, now keeping this knee at that 90-degree angle, the body wants to cheat often a little bit and bend at the knee. So we're just lowering that leg from that hip, and that knee angle is staying the same. So we tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, and again. Good, so tap down, lift up. So keeping that control, keep that tummy flat, make sure your back isn't arching. If you're starting to feel that tummy doming or your back arching, come back to that single leg as we started, and we can always come back into that double tabletop. Good, so if that's okay here, we can go a little bit quicker. We can breathe in for 2 and out for 2. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So if you want to challenge that even further, we can lift that head into abdo prep as we're doing it. Breathing in and out. But that's an extra option if you want it. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. A few more here. Breath in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Breath in and out. One more. Breath in and out. And then coming back to that start, lower that head if it's lifted, and then we're going to lower those legs down one at a time back to that start. Very good. Okay, so we're going to work our obliques a little bit more here and go into our crisscross movement. So you can keep your feet down if that feels more comfortable for the moment. We're going to put our hands behind our head again here, and we're going to lift that head into that slight diagonal, so bringing that shoulder blade towards that opposite knee and then lowering back down. Good, same the other side, lifting, coming across the body and then back down. So either keep those feet down, or if you can, we can bring both legs up into that double tabletop, and we're doing the same again, lifting across and down. Reaching across that slight diagonal and down. Breathing out as you lift up, breathe in as you lower. Breathe out as you lift up, breathe in as you lower. Breathing out as you lift up, breathe in as you lower. Good. Breathe out as you lift up, breathe in to lower down. Well done, and down. Good. And again, lifting up and lowering. Good. Now, if you can, we're going to lift up, stretch the opposite leg away, and then lower back down. Reaching away and down. So breathing out, lifting up, breathe in as you lower. Breathe out, lifting up, breathe in to lower. Good, and again, breathing out and down. Good, do a few more here, reaching across and down, well done. Really working those twin muscles, very good. Alternating sides. Do last few. Let's do one more each side, reaching across and down. And then lowering that head, lower those legs down one at a time. Well done. Let's bring those knees in. Have a little hug here and just breathe. Stretch that out. Well done. So take a nice deep breath in and out. On the out breath, if you can, just relax onto that, stretch that a little bit further if you can. Breathing in and out. Relaxing down. Very good. And then just lowering those legs back to that start. Feet and knees that hip width distance apart here again. So just tilt that pelvis if you need to forwards and back, still starting in that neutral. Arms relaxed down by your side, and we're going to go into our bridge here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Good. Now if that feels comfortable, continue there, or if you can, we're going to lift up into that bridge. We're going to hold this position, keep that pelvis level, and we're going to lengthen one leg, lower back down, and then lower back down in between. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up. Now as you lift up, we're going to keep that pelvis level, especially if you add that leg lift, watch for that bottom dipping. We're trying to keep that nice and level, and then lowering back down. So you can alternate sides of that leg stretch. Lifting up in your own time, hold that there, lengthening out and down, keep that bottom lifted and then lower back down. Good. A few more here, lifting up, hold that position, lengthening out and back and then lowering back down. Good. Breathing out, lifting up, holding that there, lengthen the leg and down and lowering back down. Good. Last few. Reaching away and down and lowering back down. So if you're stretching the leg, let's do one more each side. So we're lifting up, hold that position, lengthen the leg and down, lowering back down. Last time, lifting up, lengthening the leg and back, and then lowering back down from there. Well done, very good. Okay, so if you can, we're going to work our abdominals for one more time, and we're going to float our legs both into double tabletop here if you can. And I'm going to put my hand behind my head. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, I'm going to lift into abdo prep, and at the same time I'm going to stretch my legs away and then lower back together. Okay, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, reaching away and folding back. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, reach away and fold back. Good. And again, lifting up, reach away and fold back. Now on this next one, we're going to add some little flutter kicks for about 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to lift up, reach away. We're going to hold this here and we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then folding back and lower that head. Well done. And again, lifting up, reach away. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then folding back and lower back down. Well done. And again, lifting up, reach away, hold that there, and if you can, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and folding back. Last couple, lifting up, reach away, holding that there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Let's do one last time. Lifting up, reach away, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and folding back. Well done. Lower those legs down one at a time. Bring those arms back down. Let's have a little hug here. Stretch that out. Well done, well done. Breathing in and out. Good. So lower those legs down one at a time. Arms down by your side. Let's cool down with our nice rotation stretch. So we're going to drop those knees over. Turn our head to that opposite side if you can, rotating through that body, coming back up, dropping those knees over to that opposite side, turning that head, gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. So rotating here, good, slowly coming back up, drop those knees over, turn that head just as far as comfortable, and then gently coming back up. So just enjoying that stretch, it feels good to do, just stretching out after we've worked hard, and then gently coming back up and over onto that opposite side. Well done. Lifting those knees up. Drop those knees over, turning that head, looking that opposite direction. Well done. Going back up and over onto that opposite side. Drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. And then coming back up and over to that opposite side. Good. And then lift those knees back up, arms down by your side. Well done. Okay, so let's stretch out through our bottom muscles. So we're going to put one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. Then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch that a little bit further if you can. So we're taking breath in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Good. Holding that stretch there. Breath in and out. Well done. Holding that stretch. Good. Just sinking down that little bit further if you can. Well done. Breathing in and out. And then just lowering that leg back down. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up in towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. Then we're going to hold this stretch here. So again, just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Holding that there, breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Holding that stretch, breath in and out. And then just lowering that leg back down. Well done. Then we're going to stretch out through the backs of our legs. So knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg there, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Then we're going to hold this stretch. So we're just breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Lengthen out through the back of the leg. Well done. Then we're just going to point and flex through the ankle here. You're gently moving, pointing and flexing. Very good. Well done. Gently moving through. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of that leg. Good. And then lowering that leg back down. Last time on the other side, knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg there. Holding that stretch, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening through, breathing in and out. Good. And then we're going to point and flex through the ankle here. And then holding that stretch, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. And then just lowering that leg back down from there. Well done. Okay, so just in your own time, let's come back up into sitting. So just sitting comfortably, legs crossed or legs out in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. Then we're just going to do a little stretch from here. So we're going to reach our hands up towards the ceiling, bring our hands behind our head, little side bend one side and back, opposite side and back. Then we're going to reach up, bring those arms wide, about shoulder height, then hug those arms forward as if you're hugging that tree and opening out and lift back up. Good. Hands behind your head again. Little drop down to one side and back. Opposite side and back. Then we're going to reach those hands up, bring them wide, and we're going to fold them forward as if we're hugging that tree and open wide and lift back up. Good. One more set. Bring those hands behind your head, drop down, lifting up and again and up. Reach those hands up, bring them wide, and then folding forwards, hugging that tree, opening out, and then relax those arms back down. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders there. Fantastic. Well done today. You've worked hard. I hope you've enjoyed the class and hopefully see you again soon.